Get in there! Come on!
What you got there?
Real 40k. Hi guys, welcome to a video. I'm going to be showing you the easiest way to get to Unreal. As you can see, I am on a new account, just so I can prove all of this to you. But without further ado, let's get straight into it. Now guys, obviously, first game on, I get a win straight away because I am in the easiest lobbies ever at the moment, and I ended up getting silver too. Now guys, I breezed through silver and gold so easily, so the key for that one is loads of kills. Just get rush everyone you see because you're going to be in very low lobbies, so they'll be very easy for you. Now guys, in platinum lobbies, it's kind of the same as gold and silver, but you might be getting less kills because you are starting to go higher up in ranks, meaning the people you'll be fighting will get a tiny bit harder, but not too much, because I still did just go through this division very easily to get my rank up game. And funny enough, my rank up game I actually got a win in. Right guys, in diamond lobbies I was getting a few tags. I weren't trying to rush as many people, only because the skill level is definitely increased in these types of lobbies. So I mainly tried to stick to placement around top 25, top 20, so I know I gained percent, and then trying to get a few kills on top of that after. Guys, I found elite lobbies quite challenging, mainly because of the time I was playing. But what I'd suggest here is stick at least top 15 so you know you gain percent. Top 20 is fine, but top 15 so you know you gain percent, and then try and get a kill or two. But if you don't, it's not too bothered because you will still go up, just not as much. Guys, I will be showing you my rank up game to Unreal, just so I can also talk through what I do in the game, and so you can copy me, so you can also get Unreal yourself. So I'll just be showing you me playing the game as well. On top of this voiceover, I am with my friend in a Discord call in the video. So I have turned that volume down a bit, just so you can actually hear my voiceover, and so you're not just hearing us two talk to each other. Because I did get a bit bored while just playing solos, but solos is just so much easier playing, so that's why I did it in the end. Now guys, there are loads of other places you can land on the map, but I landed the barn specifically, and another place that will pop up on the screen right now. Now, I landed this place because you can rotate around with the launch pad, and there's a few chests there, so I found it very good to land for my personal use. But guys, I'm sure you're wondering, how did I get percentage champion? What I mainly did was I laid really low for most of the game, because even when you get a few kills, you're gonna gain like an extra 2%, sometimes even a 1%. Maybe if you're lucky, more, depending on how many kills you actually get. But the kills aren't actually worth it in champion lobbies. Unless you're like really good at the game, which I'd say I'm average at the game. I'm not the best, but I am on a progression journey. But yeah, so I landed low key areas, and then during when the circles are closing, I just try and get some of the best loot possible, like rotation, materials, just so I can really do my best in the end game and stay alive as long as possible. But the main thing I did was I waited to at least top 10 to start at least trying to get a kill, because I know top 10 you gain around 2-3%, which isn't a lot. But when you get to top 5, that's when the big percent comes in. It's about 6-7% that you do gain. So that is very good. And on top of a few kills, you could be getting 10%. Sometimes you have 15%. So it's very good. But the most I got in one of these games, probably not on this account, but it's probably around 25% I got. And that was from 4 kills and a win, which is actually on my main account and not this old account that I've decided to do the video on. Now, this bit doesn't have anything to do with the video necessarily, but please guys, I've put so much time and effort into this, so if you can like and subscribe, that would be perfect for me. And also if you can check out my TikTok, which will be linked in the description, and follow me and like my videos, that'd be greatly appreciated. But enough of that, I'll talk about the video once again. So as I was saying, I I mainly just sit around low-key areas, but sometimes in these games I try to travel along the edge of the map, depending where the circles are and like where I reckon they'll end up, because then it means I avoid most of the players on the map and they all just fight each other, which makes sure that I won't get killed and lose loads of percent to then have to try and gain it all back again. But that's one of the main things I did, just to try and stay alive as long as possible, because if you're not very good at the game like me, it's very hard to compete with some of the players, especially when you're trying to record a video and try and get some entertainment out of it, along with your friend watching you and you're talking to someone, because it just makes it a bit better rather than just sweating out the game all the time. So that's why I took some breaks here and there. But yeah, guys, when this person shot at me, I fully panicked. My mind went fully blank, and I know my mates did as well, because he just did not want to say anything to throw me off my game. But I was I was ready to break my own. No, I'm only joking. But I did get very stressed in this situation. But I have done a lot of build fight practice, so that definitely helped me out so much um, in this fight. Because yeah, and I hit those little tags or whatever, and that's how I knew he was low in the first place. So what you'll see in the second here is me absolutely just send it anyway, and I've basically just jumped straight on him, edited through, shot my shotgun, and just started spraying, as you'll see right now, and I panicked.
I'm very surprised you won that.
As you could tell there from me and my friend's reaction, we
Oh,
was absolutely buzzing about this as he started screaming. First, I've lowered the volume down a bit so you can't really
I'm
hear it,
cracking.
but honestly, my ears were hurting after he started screaming, and yeah,
Big
it was
shot.
very. I've had to bleep out the word obviously that I said by accident because I was that just panicked in the moment, but I bleeped it out because we keep it PG here, but yeah,
Oh.
that kill was very huge for this game, and yeah.
Wait, the guy you killed was gold. When I click on the map, it says elimination, so it's got my X and Logan, then Unreal, and it says Liver Marathon, and it's
Guys, Logan did not know I was actually fighting at this time, as he will explain in a sec. And it was just very funny because I've just gone completely silent.
you know I
He's
didn't even
talking
see that
about some guy I've killed.
because I was on the map.
Guys, hiding in these silos is actually very useful, especially if you're trying to
I
get
didn't even
loads
see
of
that because I
percent
was
in
on the
like a
map.
really
I
high
just see a
rank.
bunch of moves.
So I do recommend it. But I will say you do catch a lot of people hiding in there as well. So just be careful of that, just so you don't die.
Shit, I'm in there.
Get in there! As you guys can see, I was very excited about this because this did take me a tiny bit of time, but this is the easy. I promise you now, this is the easiest way to get it, as I've explained through this video, and this took me around 3 days to do because I did have other stuff to do like schoolwork and all of that. But yeah, please subscribe and like the video, and check out my TikTok in the comments below.